Hello and welcome back to Quiz Class. Today we've got an amazing mixed quiz lined up for you from a variety of topics. And trust me, it's going to be super fun to play. Do you think you're a true quiz master? Prove it. Play along and don't forget to comment your score below, especially if you get above 45. And hey, don't forget to subscribe for more quizzes like this. Best of luck, and let's jump straight into question number 1. Which empire was the largest contiguous land empire in history? The Mongol Empire, the Russian Empire, or the British Empire? The correct answer is the Mongol Empire. Which film won Best Picture despite its director not being nominated? Driving Miss Daisy, Argo, or Wings? The correct answer is Wings. Which country has the most time zones in the world? Russia, France, or the United States? The correct answer is France. True or false? Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, and Jim Morrison all died at age 27. The answer is true. What was the name of the first commercial video game? Pong, Computer Space, or Space Invaders? The correct answer is Computer Space. Which country has had the most female heads of state? The United Kingdom, Bangladesh, or New Zealand? The correct answer is Bangladesh. You have 12 coins. One is counterfeit and weighs less. Using a balance scale only 3 times, can you find it? Yes, no, or only if you're lucky. The correct answer is yes. Regarding this flag, which Pacific Island nation's flag is this? Kiribati, Kiribati, Tuvalu, or Nauru? The correct answer is Kiribati. Which novel was rejected 12 times before becoming one of the best sellers? Carrie, Dune, or A Time to Kill? The correct answer is Dune. Who performed the first successful human heart transplant? Michael DeBakey, Christian Barnard, or Norman Shumway? The correct answer is Christian Barnard. What was the first mass-produced electric guitar? The Fender Telecaster, the Gibson Les Paul, or the Rickenbacker Electro? The correct answer is the Rickenbacker Electro. True or false? Alfred Hitchcock never won an Oscar for Best Director. The answer is true. Which battle is considered the turning point of World War II on the Eastern Front? The Battle of Moscow, the Battle of Stalingrad, or the Battle of Kursk? The correct answer is the Battle of Stalingrad. Which song has been covered more than any other in history? Yesterday by the Beatles, Summertime by Gershwin, or White Christmas by Irving Berlin? The correct answer is Yesterday. Which sea has no coastline? The Sargasso Sea, the Caspian Sea, or the Dead Sea? The correct answer is the Sargasso Sea. Which car was designed by Ferdinand Porsche before he founded his own company? The Volkswagen Beetle, the Mercedes-Benz SSK, or the Auto Union Type C? The The correct answer is the Volkswagen Beetle. Regarding this young actress from the late 1970s, who is she? Diane Keaton, Meryl Streep, or Glenn Close? The correct answer is Meryl Streep. True or false? Pennies dropped from the Empire State Building could kill someone. The answer is false. Which country has compulsory voting with fines for not voting? Switzerland, Australia, or Sweden? The correct answer is Australia. Which actor has been nominated for the most Oscars without winning? Glenn Close, Peter O'Toole, or Amy Adams? The correct answer is Peter O'Toole. What was the first satellite launched into space? Explorer 1, Sputnik 1, or Vanguard 1? The correct answer is Sputnik 1. Which European capital is located on two different continents? Istanbul, Moscow, or Athens? The correct answer is Istanbul. True or false? Agatha Christie's novels have sold more copies than Shakespeare's works. The answer is true. Regarding this script, which script is this? Mongolian, Tibetan, or Dzongkha? Dzongkha. The correct answer is Tibetan. Which ancient city was rediscovered in 1911 by Hiram Bingham? Petra, Machu Picchu, or Angkor Wat? The correct answer is Machu Picchu. Which classical composer continued composing after going completely deaf? Mozart, Beethoven, or Bach? The correct answer is Beethoven. Is floxy, no-see, ni, he, li, pi, lification a real English word? Yes or no? The correct answer is yes. Who was the first billionaire in recorded history? Andrew Carnegie, John D. Rockefeller, or Cornelius Vanderbilt? The correct answer is John D. Rockefeller. What did dip mean in the 1970s slang? To leave quickly, a fool, or something cool? The correct answer is to leave quickly. Which film has the most extras ever used in a single scene? Ben-Hur, Gandhi, or Lord of the Rings? The correct answer is Gandhi. True or false? Antarctica is the world's largest desert. The answer is true. Which U.S. president never attended college? Abraham Lincoln, Harry S. Truman, or both A and B? The correct answer is both A and B. Which country had an all-green flag from 1977 to 2011? Saudi Arabia, Libya, or Mauritania? The correct answer is Libya. Which painting was stolen and hidden by a Louvre employee for 2 years? The Mona Lisa, Medusa, or Liberty? The correct answer is the Mona Lisa. Which ancient Olympic event involved competitors racing in full armor? Hoplitodromos, Pankration, or Stadion? The correct answer is Hoplitodromos. Which artist's album stayed at #1 on the Billboard 200 for 24 consecutive weeks? Michael Jackson with Thriller, Carole King with Tapestry, or Adele with 21? The correct answer is Michael Jackson with Thriller. Which car manufacturer created the first turbocharged production car? BMW, Oldsmobile, or Porsche? The correct answer is Oldsmobile. What comes next in this look and say sequence? 1, 11, 21, 12, 11, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1. Is it 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, or 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1? The correct answer is 3, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1. Which country lies in all 4 hemispheres? Indonesia, Kiribati, Kiribati, or Ecuador? The correct answer is Kiribati. True or false? The roar of the T-Rex in Jurassic Park is actually a combination of elephant, alligator, and tiger sounds. The answer is true. What was the first commercially successful computer? UNIVAC 1, IBM 701, or ENIAC? The correct answer is UNIVAC 1. Which famous director was rejected from film school twice? Steven Spielberg, James Cameron, or Quentin Tarantino? The correct answer is Steven Spielberg. Regarding this young actor, who is he? Steve McQueen, Clint Eastwood, or Lee Marvin? The correct answer is Clint Eastwood. Which author published under 3 different names? Stephen King, Agatha Christie, or Isaac Asimov? The correct answer is Agatha Christie. Which country has the longest written constitution? India, the United States, or Brazil? The correct answer is India. How long did the Ottoman Empire last? 400 years, 623 years, or 800 years? The correct answer is 623 years. True or false? Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven was never released as a single. The answer is true. Regarding this South Asian script, which script is this? Tamil, Sinhala, or Malayalam? The correct answer is Sinhala. Which country has the most UNESCO World Heritage Sites? Italy, China, or Spain? The correct answer is Italy. True or false? Sharks can smell a single drop of blood in an Olympic-sized pool. The answer is false. Which film holds the record for most F words in a movie? The Wolf of Wall Street, Goodfellas, or Pulp Fiction? The correct answer is The Wolf of Wall Street. What was the first artificial heart called? the Jarvik 7, the Cardio West, or the Leota Cooley? The correct answer is the Leota Cooley. Who was the first person to break the sound barrier? Neil Armstrong, Chuck Yeager, or John Glenn? The correct answer is Chuck Yeager. Which Beatles song was banned in several countries for drug references? Lucy, A Day, or Norwegian? The correct answer is Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. True or false? Canada has more lakes than the rest of the world combined. The answer is true. Which Roman emperor declared war on the sea and ordered soldiers to stab water? Nero, Caligula, or Commodus? The correct answer is Caligula. Regarding this African country's flag, which flag is this? Mali, Mauritania, or Burkina Faso? The correct answer is Mauritania. What was the first car to use hydraulic brakes? The Duesenberg Model A, the Chrysler Model B, or the Cadillac Type 53? The correct answer is the Duesenberg Model A. Is cacoraphiophobia a real English word? Yes or no? The correct answer is yes. Which civilization invented paper money? Ancient China, the Byzantine Empire, or Mesopotamia? The correct answer is Ancient China. Which film has the highest body count in cinema history? 300, The Lord of the Rings trilogy, or TROY? The correct answer is The Lord of the Rings trilogy. What did ankle biter mean in the 1950s slang? A child, a small dog, or a pest? The correct answer is a child. Which book took the longest to write at 16 years? Gone with the Wind, Lord of the Rings, or War and Peace? The correct answer is Lord of the Rings. True or false? The Mona Lisa has no eyebrows because it was fashionable in Renaissance Florence to shave them. The answer is true. Which two countries have square flags? Switzerland and Vatican City, Nepal and Vatican City, or Monaco and Indonesia? The correct answer is Switzerland and Vatican City. Regarding this young actor from the early 1960s, who is he? Roger Moore, Sean Connery, or Cary Grant? The correct answer is Sean Connery. Which rock band's logo is the most valuable in music history? The Rolling Stones, AC/DC, or KISS? The correct answer is the Rolling Stones. What was the first home video game console? The Atari 2600, the Magnavox Odyssey, or the ColecoVision? The correct answer is the Magnavox Odyssey. Which country has had 3 different flags in the span of just 5 years? Afghanistan, Libya, or Myanmar? The correct answer is Afghanistan. How many squares are on a standard chessboard? 64, 204, or 105? The correct answer is 204. True or false? Oxford University is older than the Aztec Empire. The answer is true. Which film won 11 Oscars, tying the record? Titanic, Ben-Hur, or both A and B? The correct answer is both A and B. Who was the first person to circumnavigate the globe? Ferdinand Magellan, Juan Sebastian Elcano, or Francis Drake? The correct answer is Juan Sebastian Elcano. Regarding this Southeast Asian script, which script is this? Burmese, Khmer, or Lao? The correct answer is Burmese. Which country has the shortest coastline? Monaco, Nauru, or Vatican City? The correct answer is Monaco. Which song holds the record for the longest time to reach #1 at 19 weeks? All I Want for Christmas, Thinking Out Loud, or Before He Cheats? The correct answer is All I Want for Christmas. What did fuzz mean in 1960s slang? Hair, police, or confusion? The correct answer is police. Which billionaire was once a salmon fisherman? Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, or Bill Gates? The correct answer is Jeff Bezos. True or false? F. Scott Fitzgerald never knew his novel, The Great Gatsby, would become famous. The answer is true. Which war had the most casualties in human history? World War II, the Mongol conquests, or World War I? The correct answer is World War II. Which car company was founded first? Ford, Mercedes-Benz, or Peugeot? The correct answer is Peugeot. True or false? You can fold a piece of paper more than 7 times if it's large enough. The answer is true. Regarding this Caribbean nation's flag, which flag is this? Dominica, Dominican Republic, or Grenada? The correct answer is Dominica. Which actor refused his Oscar for Best Actor? George C. Scott, Marlon Brando, or both A and B? The correct answer is both A and B. Which country has the oldest parliament still in operation? The United Kingdom, Iceland, or Greece? The correct answer is Iceland. Which mountain is the tallest from base to peak, not from sea level? Mount Everest, Mauna Kea, or K2? The correct answer is Mauna Kea. True or false? Pink Floyd's The Dark Side of the Moon was on the Billboard 200 for over 900 weeks. The answer is true. How many paintings did Van Gogh sell during his lifetime? None, 1, or 7? The correct answer is 1. Is new mono-ultra microscopic silicovolcanoconiosis a real English word? Yes or no? The correct answer is yes. What was the first credit card? Visa, Diners Club, or American Express? The correct answer is Diners Club. Regarding this young actor, who is he? Wesley Snipes, Denzel Washington, or Samuel L. Jackson? The correct answer is Denzel Washington. Which empire lasted the longest in recorded history? The Roman Empire, the Byzantine Empire, or the Ottoman Empire? The correct answer is the Byzantine Empire. Which artist has the most #1 hits on the Billboard Hot 100? The Beatles, Mariah Carey, or Madonna? The correct answer is the Beatles. What was the first product to have a barcode? A can of Coca-Cola, Wrigley's chewing gum, or a loaf of bread? The correct answer is Wrigley's chewing gum. True or false? The Pacific Ocean is larger than all of Earth's land combined. The answer is true. Which film was shot in real time with a 90-minute story in a 90-minute film? Birdman, Rope, or Russian Ark? The correct answer is Rope. Which book has been translated into the most languages? The Bible, The Little Prince, or Alice in Wonderland? The correct answer is the Bible. A man buys a horse for $60, sells it for $70, buys it back for $80, and sells it for $90. What's his profit? $10, $20, or $30? The correct answer is $20. Which U.S. state was an independent country before joining the USA? Texas, Hawaii, or both A and B? The correct answer is both A and B. Regarding this Indonesian script, which script is this? Balinese, Javanese, or Sundanese? The correct answer is Javanese. And that's a wrap for today's quiz. How did you do? Did you enjoy the challenge? We love seeing your scores and reactions, so make sure to drop them in the comments below. If you had fun and want more quizzes that test your knowledge, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Quiz Class. We bring you fresh, exciting quizzes every day that are both fun and brain-boosting. Thanks for playing, and we can't wait to see you in the next one.